internet, hello Sam, and welcome back to After Campfire. I have a knife! Why am I allowed to have this? I'm gonna cut off a pinky. I'll talk more about that later. Welcome back. It's not actually Friday today when we normally film our show. It is actually Thursday for me. It'll be Friday for you most likely, since the people who watch this live on the East Coast for the most part. And it's gonna be tomorrow, which is Friday for you guys, in 40 minutes, approximately. I am in the middle of cooking dinner. I started cooking dinner very late today, and I just decided, why not just make this while I am making food? I don't know. I just decided I'm gonna do that. So let's see if I'm really distracted or not. I'm not really gonna be doing that much. I'm mainly gonna be cutting vegetables for a curry thing I am making. So I figured, why not have After Campfire the cooking show, I guess. I'm so gonna cut myself. This is gonna be bad. I have knives. That's not good. I'm cutting peppers. I'm gonna cut an onion. I don't have good ventilation in here. I'm gonna die, and you guys are gonna witness me die. Apparently. Anyways. So. Henry's Diary of How to Adult. Henry should learn to start making food earlier in the day, because that's better for your health and for productivity and other things. I don't know. Work's been alright. I've just been kind of slowly doing things. Not too much exciting stuff is happening right now. A lot of geometry this week. Yay. The guy I've been working with is not going to be here tomorrow, and all the geometry stuff is mostly stuff I'm helping him fix, which means I'm just going to have to find something else to do tomorrow, like making this program properly and draw octagons, and that's going to be interesting. It's actually fine. It's an easy thing that I need to do, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow for the most part. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to make an episode last week, Sam, because for me, last week was super exciting. Like, Cookie Man? A Pokemon demo for the new Sun and Moon games came out, like, on, I think, Tuesday. Civilization 6 came out on Thursday. I went to a Doctor Strange preview screening thing on like Wednesday or something, which was actually kind of annoying because it wasn't really I thought it was supposed to be the first 15 minutes of the film, but it was actually like a 15-minute long trailer, which was kind of annoying because I like to not see that many trailers before I see a movie, but whatever, it was cool, and I got a poster. It's right there. But I'm not gonna pick it up right now because other things are on top of the poster. Wait, there was totally one more thing that was really cool. I don't know. If I made my episode last week, I would have remembered. But it was cool, and I enjoyed it. Speaking of things that happened last week, you gotta see Chase. That's not fair. I want to see Chase and his beautiful hair. I am very happy that that was the thing that he said was the best thing, the thing he likes about himself the most. His hair is fantastic, and I'm jealous. My hair is alright. The thing is, now it's so messed up. I'm gonna get pepper in my hair. Whatever. I have a similar situation to him, where my family, well, on my dad's side, has very thin hair, but that's because my dad's bald, and due to genetics, I can't inherit that trait from my dad because it's sex-linked. And I only have a Y chromosome from him, and since it's on his X chromosome, all that means is that my sister's sons in the future have a 50% chance of being bald in the future, but baldness will hopefully be cured by then, but it won't really matter. They also have a 50% chance of being colorblind. My dad is very unlucky with those sex-linked traits. He does not have good genes in those regards. What was the next thing I was going to talk about? I was going to talk about Chase's answer to your question, which was what appendage he was going to lose and why, and like why he's okay with losing them. Fantastic Full Metal Alchemist reference. So, in honor of that, I'm going to move on to the question. So, Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. I really hope I edited that properly, or I'm gonna look like a complete idiot for that. Speaking of which, Sam, I really enjoyed you editing in your fusion and the fusion dance for me and you becoming Jason. For though that might have been too much of an inside joke for a lot of people to get, but me and Sam have determined that if me and him fused into one person, we'd basically just be Jason. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna move on to the questions during Henry's cooking show after Campfire episode. And my question to Sam was, what is something? Okay, that's my answer. What is something you wish you could change about yourself? I didn't really think, or I, like Sam, am pretty disorganized from an outsider's point of view, but I don't mind if my areas seem cluttered to others as long as I understand them. And I'm good at that. I'm also pretty good at organizing when I, try. But then it usually gets bad after a little while. But anyways, it's not a big enough deal for me to make that be the thing I want to change. What I would like to change is the thing that I said I like the most about Sam. And that's that I am a relatively passive person. And I am sometimes afraid to take initiative. When it comes to, athletic things or things I'm confident in my own skills at, I'm very confident in my physical abilities of just, exploring and stuff. I'll, run up a mountain that I've never been to before without caring at all. But if it comes to talking to someone I've never met before, I thought I finally got myself, that's really scary to me. And I wish it wasn't, because since I moved here, making friends has been a struggle. But it's also hard for me to just get myself to go to events where you would make friends, because I'm just bad when it comes to those things. I started cutting something different, if you noticed. Sorry, this is going to be a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I wish I was better at meeting people and took the initiative a little bit more, because that makes life a little bit more exciting. You gotta do more things, you gotta meet more people, you get invited to things more. If you are the kind of person that people like to be around. Well, I don't think people dislike being around me. I just think you're more likely to be around more people if you meet more people. Weird, right? So, I guess I should get back to Sam's question for me, which was, what is an appendage that I would be, I'm just gonna say, most okay with losing, since he said I must lose one, which I've already freaking lost an appendage, Sam. Why is this oh god. I assume, he also, for those who may not have seen his video, he said that I am not allowed to say my other pinky to make myself symmetrical, or my pinky toe to do something minimal. And the thing is, Chase also made the Full Metal Alchemist reference, so I can't do that either. But here's the problem. If I can't just, lose a finger on my left hand, and I can't just lose a pinky toe, I have to lose something very important to me. I have to lose, I don't know, my arm, which would make it so I couldn't play video games as much, I couldn't do trapeze, I would lose the ability to do a lot of my most favorite things in the entire world. If I lost a leg, it would also affect me in the trapeze bit, but I also couldn't run around or climb things as well. It wouldn't be fun. So I've been trying to think of what is an appendage that I'd be most okay with losing that wasn't an obvious thing like an arm or a leg. And I decided I think I would I'd rather lose an ear. I think an ear counts as an appendage. I'm not the best hearer. I mishear people a lot. And most people who know me I just say what a lot. And honestly, I feel like that's just because my brain just sometimes takes a second to process what someone said. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, now I get it. But if I'm losing an ear, then I have a better excuse to do that. And I also can still enjoy most of the things I enjoy now, without too much hassle. I mean, there are some things that are better in stereo, 3D sound or whatever, but whatever. I'm not that much of a soundophile person. Speaking of, wait. speaking of sounds, and you were editing in your last video, and I'm gonna hopefully have edited this video. Sam, you didn't bleep your thing, which is fine. I don't think our audience cares that much. Our audience of very few people. But don't say you're gonna bleep, edit a video, and then not do it. Then you just look silly. Even though I feel like that's part of why you did that anyways, to look silly. Because Sam, you're a silly person. You're a real silly guy. Yeah. So an ear. I would like to keep all the things that help me move properly. And I would also like to still have all of my senses. And it seems that hearing is the least horrible sense to lose. I would rather keep all of my remaining body parts, please. That would be great. But also, I'm bummed that you didn't say, like, and you kind of cut me out of losing another finger. Because if it didn't also, again, affect my ability to do a lot of things I love, I kind of want to lose another finger. Because then everyone will assume that I lost both of those fingers in the same accident. But alas, no, I will not have. Which means I gotta mess with people while telling them the story. It's like, oh, I lost this one to a shark, and this one to a tiger. And then no one will believe me. But one of the stories might be true. I really like that people don't enjoy and believe my Pinky stories. It's hilarious. But I'm also a little ashamed that... Not ashamed, that's not the right word. It's kind of annoying that a lot of people, their most vivid memories of me, or their most easily definable trait about me is, oh yeah, my friend without a finger. It's like, I understand that that's a reasonable thing, but I want to know what people's real, like, what their thing would be if I wasn't missing a finger, would be. That makes sense. Speaking of that, since Chase was one of the people who just did that, Chase has not been at Lohican for 14 years. That is a lie. I had been there for 15 years straight, and Chase had missed some of those years, did not start the same year as me, and didn't go this year, this summer, that we both missed. So there's no way he was there for 14 years. Just want to put it out there, because I don't like when people lie about their years, because I don't get to go there anymore, and I don't want people to lie and catch up to me by just lying. I need a question for you, Sam. I'm making curry. This is a pepper. Say hello, Pepper. I am a pepper. Sam, what is something you like to cook? What is something you like to eat that you create on your own? That's my question for you, since we're going for the more lighthearted questions now. I think that's where I'm going to end it. This is Henry's cooking show. I now have cut peppers. And good night, America. And the rest of the world. It's actually not going to be night in America in the same place. And it will not be night in America and everywhere else at the same time. Because of the way that the Earth rotates. And then the sun is like, yo, I'm here. And then the Earth is like, I'm here. And it's rotating. Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye, bye, bye.